What's up you guys? So today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my best Sephora VIP sale recommendations. You may or may not know that it's like officially Sephora sale season, so this is the perfect time to stock up on your favorites and maybe splurge on something that you might have been a little bit hesitant about buying just because of the price, since you are getting a little bit of that discount. So the majority of these products are kind of on the pricier side at Sephora, but I definitely did incorporate some other items that are just good to grab while you can with a little bit of that discount. So let's just jump into the video because I have a lot of stuff. I have skincare, I have fragrance, I have makeup, all that kind of stuff. So let's just get started. So I think the first thing that we are going to mention today is just this Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about it. The hype is so real with this thing because it's amazing. It's so good. The finish that it gives you is so amazing, and I've heard so many different people really enjoying this foundation, whether they have dry skin or oily skin. Like, so many people love this, and I think it's a perfect time to buy it because I think it is like in like the $46 range if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so it's kind of on the pricier side, but it's totally worth it. I've had this for quite some time and I still have plenty of product that's not even all the way up, so definitely a good thing to pick up during the sale. So this next item is like hands down my favorite bronzer of all time. It is on the pricier side. I'm pretty sure this is like 30 something. Okay, so we're not talking like all like Dior or all YSL, but I feel like this is kind of on the higher end, even for Sephora. So this is the Laura Mercier bronzer in the shade Bronze number 3. This is what it looks like, and it is so beautiful. I'm actually not wearing this today, surprisingly, which I normally do. This is my go-to bronzer. The pan is already going down, so I think I may have to pick up another one of these guys. But yeah, it's amazing. It's like the perfect tone, and like the texture is so nice. Like, it's not super matte and it's not shimmery, so it's just like that perfect satin natural finish that you love. I'm trying to swatch it here, but it doesn't really show up. You may or may not be able to tell that it's there, but it's just like the perfect bronzer. It's not too intense or anything like that, which I like. It's just like the perfect bronzer that's going to be really easy to put on, and yeah, I love it so much. And then along the same lines of that, I also have the Laura Mercier highlight in number 1. So this stuff is amazing. I think it's advertised as like a matte highlight. Yeah, it's a matte radiance baked powder. I don't know why they put the word matte in there. It's definitely not sparkly, but it has like the most beautiful radiance to it. It's amazing. If you're somebody who likes to have like your more natural highlighted days, but then you also like to have your really pop-in highlights, this is the highlight for you. I love it so much. So this is what it looks like. I wish they would have more colors in this, but you can see this is just like one little swatch, and it just kind of gives like a nice radiance to your skin. I have it on my face right now. I don't apply too much of it, but it's just like really nice and natural. So if you are really like trying to stay away from the glitter and the super like harsh highlight, this is perfect. So then you can see once you build it up, you can kind of get a little bit more of that reflex, and it's so pretty. So you can see that it's really easy to go super light and natural with it, but then of course you could just make it super pop-in. So the next item that I think is perfect to purchase around the Sephora sale is this powder right here, and I actually did get this I think in the last Sephora VIP sale if I'm not mistaken. So this is just the Giorgio Armani, I think this is like the Luminous Silk Pressed Powder Foundation. So this is what it looks like, and the finish of it is so pretty. This color is like a little bit too dark for me, so I have been using it kind of as a nose contour, but when I am a little bit more tan, I can use it like all over my face. But the only thing I will say is, like, watch, the pan literally like just fell out. Like, I'm not aggressive with this at all. I don't think I've ever taken this with me in like a makeup bag or anything like that, and it just like popped out. So it just has like a little stick in the back. I don't know if you can see it. It's basically just a piece of like double-sided tape, which I was like, that's expensive for it to be just popping out like that, but I still use it and I love it. It's so pretty, but I will say the color or the shade range is absolutely terrible. Like I said, this color is just a little bit too dark for me, and the shade up is like super ashy, and it's just not gonna work with this like very warm yellow skin that I have. Aside from that, if you can find a shade that works for you, I definitely recommend this stuff. It is, I want to say like 50, I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to guess these prices. I just know that this bad boy is a pretty penny. So if you have been thinking about getting this, I would definitely say to pick it up during the sale. So we're doing a lot of powder, so let's just really quickly talk about a liquid, which is this liquid highlighter right here by Becca. This is their Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the liquid version. So this one, I have it in the shade Opal, but I think any of the colors from this range is amazing. If you guys haven't tried their liquid highlights, I definitely recommend them. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this a million times, so I'm just gonna make this really quick. You can see mine is super empty, so that's definitely on my list for my restocks for the sale. So I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys really quickly. This is the perfect highlighter to use on like a really natural makeup day, which this is the product that I use like basically every single day on my face, even if I'm not wearing makeup and I just kind of want my skin to have that nice glow, which, okay, I really need to get a little bit more out of this guy because we are scraping here and I don't think you can really see the true effect of this, but it literally has the most beautiful radiance. I don't know if you can see that, but it just makes your skin look so healthy. I actually don't have it on today. Like I said, I'm totally running out of this, but it is beautiful. I feel like this is a perfect like bridal highlight. So if you want to have like that nice healthy glow that's not sparkly or chunky at all, this stuff is so good. It just makes your skin look super like dewy and healthy and luminous and like just like literally everything you could ever want. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing a big version of this for the sale. Okay, so now for a blush. So this here is another Becca product, but this is the Becca blush in the shade Wild Honey, and this is hands down my favorite blush of all time. It's so good. It's like the perfect natural blush shade. Again, I feel like this is a really good bridal product. It's like that perfect color that's going to give you a nice bit of color to your face and kind of liven you up, but it's not going to be super intense or super pink or super peachy. It's just like that perfect in between, and it's kind of muted, so I love it. And I feel like this will work for a lot of different skin tones just because it's not like too bright or anything. So I love it so much. I cannot recommend this guy enough. Again, it kind of has like that sort of satin feel, and it's a super buttery formula, and it's pretty long lasting for a blush, which I feel like a lot of times blush is the first thing to go on your face, but this stuff is amazing. I love it so much. Definitely recommend it. Okay, so officially for my last powder, I know we've been talking about a lot of powders here, but this is just the Dior Nude Air Luminizer, and this stuff is so good. Like, this is for my girls who want a really high shine and reflective highlight. So this stuff I personally will use very sparingly, but I can definitely see people building this up and making it into a really nice and bright highlight. So since I've bought in this one, they've come out with a bunch of different other shades, but mine in particular is just color number 1. So you definitely have a little bit more of a range now, but this one is just kind of like a pinky, slightly gold, I guess you would say. I'm not really that great at describing the colors, but here you can see on my finger it definitely has like that gold look to it. So it is like the craziest formula. Like, it's not super powdery, but it almost feels like it has like moisture in it. I don't know, it's like just so buttery. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's my swatchy. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I don't know why I don't use this more, but this is definitely one of those things that it took me forever to like actually be like, you know what, I just want to get it. I think I had gotten like a bunch of gift cards and that's what I decided to buy. So if you're looking for a really luxurious and really nice high shine highlight, I would definitely recommend this one. The packaging is amazing also. Like, it has like this magnet and it just feels heavy and like really nice and luxurious. So this stuff excuse me. So this stuff is like super good. I love it. So I do have a couple of more makeup products, but let's jump into skincare really quick because I need to tell you guys about this. So this is the Dr. Jart Water Fuse Hydro Sleep Mask. This is basically just like an overnight moisturizer. It says it's a mask, but honestly I have used this like during the day even. So if I am using this in the night, I will do 2 pumps of this, and literally you will wake up in the next morning with the most plump and hydrated skin, and I absolutely love it. But then I also use it during the day. I'll use maybe like 1 pump of this and use that all over my face just for like a thinner layer of it, and it is amazing. And the only thing that I don't like is that I can't really tell like how much product I have left. I don't know if I should pick up another one of these or if I have plenty for a little bit of time, but honestly this stuff is so good. It's so lightweight, and I think it says it like works for like all kinds of different skin types. Give me a second. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm just making that up in my head, but I feel like it would be so good for anybody who has dry to oily skin, because I personally have really dry skin and it works so well, but it's not heavy or oily at all. It feels so lightweight, yet it's so effective. I love this so much, and I will continue to repurchase this once I finish it because it's just that good. I love it. I can use it for morning and night. It's amazing. And then this is another guy that's kind of like one of those splurges. So this is the Chanel. This is not Chanel. This is clearly not Chanel. This is the Dior Creme de Rose Lip Balm. So if you like the scent of roses, you will absolutely love this. I feel like a long time ago people would use this a lot more, but I haven't really heard about it since. But you can see mine is almost gone, so I probably should pick another one of these guys up. But I do use it sparingly because it's just like kind of on the pricey side, but it smells so good. It's like, again, like a nice lightweight moisturizer. This is like one of those perfect lip balms that you can put underneath a lipstick. You just put like the tiniest amount, and then you can go over it with your liquid lipstick or whatever, and it won't like disturb it. Oh! But yeah, definitely recommend this. But let's move back into my last makeup product. So I just have two lip products that I want to mention to you guys. This one I really wanted to mention because it's like brand new to me. I've been using this maybe like 2 weeks, but I would definitely pick it up. It's not like extra pricey or anything. I'm pretty sure this was like less than $20. But this is just the Tarte like lip balm in the shade Cherry. So this is just like a sheer product, and I could just swatch it for you guys right here. So this has been like my everyday lip product lately. So I love stuff like this because my natural lip color is pretty dull. It's not bright and pink and healthy looking, so this kind of gives me that look. The only thing I will say is that it doesn't last very long at all. Within like an hour and a half it's probably going to be time to reapply, but I think it's so pretty and it's super perfect for those days when you're not wearing any makeup. You just throw it on and you kind of just look a little bit more alive. They have a bunch of colors if you're not looking for just like something to brighten up your lip color. They have like nudes, they have shimmers, a bunch of stuff, but this one in Cherry has been doing me so well lately and I love it. Definitely recommend this. And the last lip product that I have for you guys are just these Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. I've been using these for years and I love them so much. I have them here in the shade Double Dare, and then Lolita, of course. This one, everybody knows Lolita. Everyone that I've given this lip color to has absolutely loved it, and even they recommended it to other people. So this is just like a staple if you haven't tried it already. And then I have Lolita 2, which I don't know why they called it Lolita 2, to be completely honest, because this looks nothing alike. I feel like Lolita 2 looks more like this last one that I have, which is Double Dare, which Lolita is just a little bit more on the orange side, and Double Dare is more on the pink side, which this is a great alternative to the Kylie Kristen liquid lipstick, which I don't actually have the liquid lipstick myself, but I do have the Kristen lip liner. When I purchased from Kylie Cosmetics, they didn't have the actual liquid lipstick in person, so I got this lip pencil which looks identical to this. So I always use these two together. So if you're looking for the Kristen one but you don't want to buy it on there and you want to get a little bit of discount, Double Dare is amazing. I use this stuff all the time and I feel like it's gonna be like the perfect like lip color for spring and summer. It's just like that perfect strawberry color. It's so pretty, but I really like this formula of liquid lipsticks because I personally have pretty dry lips, so this lip color or this lip formula really works for me even though I have drier lips. And then let's move on to fragrance. So this product, I've actually been using this since high school. Not exactly this bottle, but my best friend in high school actually like had this, and she would like bring it sometimes, or she would wear it and I would be like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. I would say that this is kind of more of like a nighttime fragrance, but ever since then I've absolutely been obsessed with it. So she would bring it to school sometimes and then she would just give me some, and then I think later on I ended up getting like one of these little sprayers. I've gone through several of these little guys just so that way I don't have to purchase like the big bottle, and then of course it's more travel friendly. But this scent is amazing. I'm not even gonna try to describe it to you, but it's just like the perfect nighttime fragrance. If you guys have not tried this already, I definitely highly recommend it. Angel actually has the men's version of Gucci Guilty, which goes to show you how good this stuff is. So I actually have two more fragrances. They're kind of from the same family. So they're these little guys here. So I have the Marc Jacobs Dot and the Marc Jacobs Honey, and I feel like honey for this one is the perfect way to describe it, but it's not like too like just like straight up honey. It's like honey with a little bit of floral, and it's very fresh. Both of these are very fresh fragrances. Honestly, I have definitely been using this since actually the beginning of high school. I think, oh wait, no, maybe not the beginning. I've had this fragrance since my sophomore year. Not this exact one. I actually have the other bottle up there, but I have repurchased it since. But this fragrance was just kind of like a celebration gift from my mom when I got captain for my JV cheer team when I was a sophomore. So this has been a very special perfume for me, and it's just like a super nice and light fresh scent, which if you are looking for a daytime perfume, these are really nice, and they're definitely on the more youthful side, but I think they're really pretty and I love them. So definitely check these out while you're there. And the last thing that I have is just kind of random, but I love it so much. This has been a lifesaver. If you guys don't know, I used to have like crazy sweating problems from, I would say, like 5th or 6th grade until probably like all the way through high school. I'm not even sure. I used like clinical strength deodorants. They were expensive. They had a ton of chemicals in them and they were horrible. But then eventually I was like, you know what, like I'm so tired of this crazy heavy like chemically deodorant. Like I really want to try a natural one. And I was super worried about it because, like I said, I've had like the worst like sweating problem for quite some time. But then I decided to jump on the La Vanilla deodorant, and it is so good. So like I said, it's just like super effective, and they have like the best scents, and it is so soft on your underarms, might I add. So I've tried it in the vanilla and the lavender vanilla. The lavender vanilla I've been using forever, so if you can find that one is so good. But this one here is just their new version. I guess it's just like a new scent, so it kind of looks a little bit different. But this is in the shade, or not shade, this is in the scent Vanilla and Air. It says awaken the mind with these fresh and floral essential oils, violet, rose, and vanilla. So it's amazing. I love it so much. I have tried the Schmidt's, I think it's called Schmidt's rose deodorant that I kept seeing people using it, so I will insert a picture of it. And I tried it and I wasn't a fan because I felt like it was just like staying like right on my underarms, which I did not like, because this stuff is amazing. Like you just put it on, it works all day, and you're not gonna feel it. You're not gonna have chunks coming down on your shirts or anything like that, which is what that other deodorant did for me. So this stuff is so good. It is like $15, but to me it's totally worth it because it's all natural, and it's just like the best all natural deodorant that I've tried, because a lot of other all natural deodorants just have like little little quirks to them that just make me not like it. But this is just like 100% all around good stuff. So I definitely recommend that. So that is actually the last item that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully some of these recommendations were helpful to you guys for the sale. Happy shopping, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.